I'm Vanessa from Flow Space. We have a 60-minute power flow practice today. I'm going to get you moving all around your mat. So all the edges of your mat are going to get used. We're going to take up a lot of space. We're going to move through hips, hamstrings, shoulders, heart openers. It's going to be a really nice, stretchy flow. So we're going to get started in my favorite pose, Happy Baby. So come lay on your back. Grabbing the soles of your feet. If you feel like this is a bit too much for you so early on, you can just grab the backs of your knees. And then just take your time to just take some gentle rocks from side to side. And then when you're ready to find stillness, and start to lengthen through the crown of your head and equally lengthen your tailbone towards the front edge of your mat. Feel like a gentle massage as you press your shoulder blades into the mat as well. And just starting to find that gentle opening through the hips by pulling your knees in. Good. And maybe you choose here, if you're open enough, to straighten one leg. If that feels like too much, don't worry about it. Just stay in your happy baby, and then maybe you switch to the other side. And take one more each side, straightening one leg. Toes flexed. Good. Come back to center, switch sides. Good, bending the knee again, hug it in. This time bring the soles of your feet together. Interlace your fingers around the baby toe edge of the foot and hug your heels in. So you can use your elbows to press the knees out. So you're feeling that deep stretch into the groin and into the outer hips. Keep the back of the head down and keep the tailbone pressing into your mat. Couple more breaths here. Use this time to start to initiate that slow and steady flow of breath. Good, and empty your breath completely. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give them a tight squeeze, rock side to side, massaging that lower back. Eventually start to bring that rocking forward and back. Few gentle rocks. Cross your ankles and find your downward facing dog. And when you get there, just keeping the movement intuitive to start. Bend one knee, the other. Shake the head. Iron out all those creases in the body. Good, maybe swaying the hips a little. Nice, and then finding stillness, spread your fingers, spread your shoulder blades. Press your heart back into your thighs, but lengthen the crown of your head forward. Subtle bend through your knees so that you can tilt your sit bones up. And then take a big bend into that left knee and press your right heel into your mat to give yourself a calf stretch. So just pausing into that stretch on that right side. Take a breath in. Stay for the out. Good, then bending the right knee, lengthen your left heel. So it doesn't have to touch the mat, but as deep as you can get, stretching out the calf and the back of the leg. Good, one more breath in. And empty it out. Come back to center, come all the way up to your tippy toes. And then press your heels back down as you exhale. Twice more, inhale all the way up, hips up. Good, exhale. So feel that stretch into the feet and the toes. One more, inhale. Exhale, press the heels down. Good. This time, chin to chest, ripple forward into your high plank. So shoulders over wrists, lengthen the crown of your head forward. There's a little tuck of the tailbone, not too much, to draw your hips up in towards your shoulders. Come forward to tippy toes, inhale. So your shoulders go in front of the wrists. And then exhale, take it back into your high plank. Good, so we're just rocking forward and back. Inhale, come forward, tippy toes. Exhale, send it back. So try to move nothing else, just moving forward and back. Inhale. Just keep the body strong. Exhale, take the hips back. Good, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, just warming up the shoulders and the core. In, last one. Downward facing dog as you empty. Good, take a long breath in. A deep breath out. Look forward and tippy toe all the way up to the top edge of your mat. Then take your feet about halfway, hip width distance apart for a halfway lift. Breath in. Forward fold, hang here in a ragdoll, grab each elbow. Maybe sway, feel heaviness through the chest and the upper body so that you can feel that stretch through the back of the legs. Good, 2 more breaths. Nice, guys, release your hands. Chin to chest, spine roll all the way to stand. Start to build some heat. Inhale, Tadasana, reach all the way up. And find your chair pose, Utkatasana, sink all the way down. Good, so you want to aim to get into your deepest chair. So imagine there's a little chair behind you, someone's trying to pull it away, so you're sticking your bum into it. And then draw your belly button up into the heart. Good, take a big breath in. And sink a little lower on the out. Good, 1 more like that, inhale. Sink as you exhale. Now on your inhale, circle your arms to your lower back and take this into a little standing back bend. So try and squeeze your elbows together, lift your chest, take a breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, find a flat back, soft knees. Step the left foot back and drop it down. Good. So checking that the right knee's over right ankle. And then inhale, find your Anjaneyasana. Lift, lengthen out of your waist. You can tuck or untuck your back toes, that's up to you. Think of charging your hips forward, lifting the chest up. Big breath in. Sink a little deeper on the out. Good, inhale. Send the arms behind you. 2 options, either take a reverse prayer. If that is too difficult, just grab each elbow. Yeah, otherwise reverse prayer, wriggle your fingers up between your shoulders. And then lean back. So use your fingertips as like a hammock to lean into and open your chest. Feel that stretch into the front of the left hip. Breath in. Breath out. Good, 1 more inhale. Gently release the hands to the earth. Pick up the back knee. 3-legged dog, right leg rises. Breath in. And then find scorpion, peel open. And because this is the first scorpion, feel free to just hang out here for a moment. You can take some little circles with that right knee. Good, plug in the left hip, breath in. Squeeze the right heel to bum. Right leg straight, 3-legged dog. Right knee, right tricep. Step to the outside of your right hand. Just pause here for a moment with your back leg lifted so you're in a wide stance. Press the chest forward. Now keeping the chest forward, just simply drop the back knee. Good. And we're going to come into a thigh stretch here, but first press your right hand into that right knee, lean back. Now you're welcome to stay with this. If you want to take a quad stretch, circle your right arm back, kick the left heel to your butt, grab the outside edge of the foot. And play with kicking the foot out as well as hugging in. Feel the difference. As you kick out, it's more of a stretch in the chest. As you hug in, it's deeper into the front of the hip. Good. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly release the foot. Heel toe your right foot to the middle of your mat. Pick up your back knee. Low lunge. Breath in. Step back to a high plank. Good. Squeezing your thighs together like there's a block between them. Find that long line from crown to tail. Come forward, breath in. Drop your knees for this first one. Lower all the way down. Cobra pose. Slide your chest forward. Really press your 10 toes into the mat. Exhale, lower your forehead back down. Good. Take your fingertips wider. King Cobra. Rise your chest up. Then exhale, lower heart, chest down. One more of those. Inhale, King Cobra. Squeeze your shoulders together. Chest down, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Breath in. And breath out. Good. Look forward, step or maybe jump, top of mat. And take a halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold, empty it out. Find your Tadasana, reach up. Good. Find your chair, empty. Good. So first time on this side, we'll stay for a few breaths again. Find that zip from your pubic bone to heart. Sink your butt a little lower. Good. Get deep into the hips. Lift your chest. Breath in. Sink a little lower. Breath out. Good. Circle the arms behind you to lower back. Find that back bend. Lift the chest. And forward fold. Belly to thighs. Empty. Halfway lift. Squeeze shoulders. Right foot steps back. Drop the knee. Good. So this time left knee over ankle. Lunge the hips forward. Inhale, arms reach up. Anjaneyasana. And often we sink and drop into flexibility, so just make sure you're lifting out of your waist. Good. Keep your ribs in, belly in. Nice. Take one more inhale here. Circle the arms behind you. Take whatever variation of this you're taking, either a reverse prayer or grabbing your elbows. And then lean back. Peel your chest open, sternum to ceiling. Breath in. Good, and out. One more inhale. And slowly release your hands to the earth. Pick up the back knee. Three-legged dog, left leg rises in breath. Scorpion, peel open. Good, and just check that you're not leaning into that right hip or right side. Keep that right hip lifting up. Hug in the right shoulder. Three-legged dog, inhale. Left knee, left tricep. Step to the outside of left hand, just pause. So you're going to be a little bit off your mat, that's okay. Press your heart forward. Drop the back knee. Good. Now left hand into that inner left knee. Use that to support an opening into the hips. Good. Now you can stay with this, or if you want a quad stretch, left arm circles back. Kick the heel to your butt. Grab the outside edge of your foot. Squeeze heel to your butt. Good. Peel your chest open. Breath in. Breath out. Slowly release the foot. Heel toe your foot to middle of your mat. Find your low lunge, inhale. High plank, step back. Come forward, tippy toes, breath in. Take your chaturanga, knees down if you need to. Your first up dog, if you're ready for it today, thighs off the mat. Downward facing dog, empty out. Take a long in-breath. Deep out breath. We're going to do all of that one time each side. Just one breath, one movement. Look forward, step or jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Tadasana, inhale, look up, reach up. Utkatasana, chair pose, empty. Take your back bend, breath in. Drape over your thighs, empty out. Halfway lift, flat back. Left foot steps back, drop the knee. Anjaneyasana, breathe in. Circle the arms behind you, take your bind of choice, breath out. Peel open, inhale. Release hands to the earth as you exhale, pick up back knee. Three-legged dog, breathe in. Scorpion, peel open. Straighten the leg, inhale. To tricep as you exhale. Place the foot down, drop the knee. Peel the right hip open, breath in. Good, stay here for the out breath. On your inhale, right arm circles back, catch the foot just for the breath in. Slowly release it, breath out, pick up back knee. Heel toe foot, middle of your mat, inhale. And take your flow, high to low, dropping knees, modifying as you need. Option, of course, to skip it at any time. Meeting back in downward facing. Good. Take one more breath in. Empty it out. Look forward, step or jump, top of mat. Halfway, make it seamless. Fold, make it effortless. Rise to stand, take up space, inhale. Sink to chair, take it deep. Good, inhale, open up, open more than you have before. And forward fold, empty it out. Halfway lift, chest forward. Right foot steps back, drop the knee down. Anjane, breathe in. And circle the arms behind you. Take your reverse prayer. Open up, breath in. Release, hands to the earth, breath out, pick up back knee. Left leg, three-legged dog. Inhale. Scorpion, open the hip. Good, straight leg, breath in. To tricep, take it nice and wide, shoulders over wrists. Good, step the foot, drop back knee. Left hand to left inner knee, peel open. Good, hold here for a breath in. And the out. On your inhale, circle the left arm back. Hug your heel in. Peel the heart open. Gently release slowly. Good. Heel, toe, foot, middle of your mat. Pick up back knee, low lunge. And take your vinyasa of choice. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath. Empty it out. Close down the eyes for a moment. Settle here for a few more breaths. And taking a little mental scan of the body from toes to crown of head. Seeing where you can soften. One more inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Rise your right heel up, breath in. Bring right knee to right tricep on the breath out. Step to the outside edge of the right hand and find warrior one. So you want your feet to be fairly wide, at least hip width distance apart. Maybe even more if you have tight hips. Left hip forward and then lunge into that right knee. So get that right leg to 90. There you go. And then check that you're not blowing out through the ribs. Ribs are contained. Belly is in. Take a big inhale, lengthen. Circle the arms behind you. This time take an interlace of the fingers. Press your palms together and puff up the chest. So pulling your palms away from your back body. Take a breath in and find humble warrior, fold on down. So it might just look like chest to the right thigh. If you have more range, drop your right shoulder to inner knee and drop your head down towards the floor. And then watch that right outer hip, keep pulling it in. Press into the outer blade of the left foot. Take an inhale. Stay for your exhale. Find your warrior one. Release your hand, breath in. Warrior two, peel open. I know you're going to be feeling that in the right leg. If you need a moment to straighten and then come back in, feel free to do that. Good. Soften the shoulders. Find your gaze between index and middle finger. Sink the hips. Good. Breath in. And breath out. Two straight legs, star pose, inhale. And find your goddess pose as you exhale. Hands behind your head today. So interlace the fingers, take your elbows wide. Good. And for this first one, settle in, wiggle what you got to wiggle. Make sure your toes line up with your knees. So you don't want your knees to be buckling in, so you can always turn the toes in a little if you have to. And then sink your bum a little lower. Good. Lift your chest up. That's it. Take a breath in. Sink a little lower. Press the knees back. That's it. Two more. Inhale. Good. Sink. Last one. Breath in. Sink a little lower. Now super slowly back to star pose, straight legs, arms reach up. And this time skate towards the back of your mat so your left knee bends. Good. Press all of your weight into that left foot. Feel that deep stretch into that right inner thigh. Tailbone back, chest forward, breath in. Deepen, stay. Good. Turn your hands to face the back of your mat. Heel toe your left foot out nice and wide. So you're in a wide lunge. Inhale. Right foot steps to the outside edge of your mat. Find Malasana as you exhale. Good. So if you struggle with getting your heels down, consider taking feet wider, or you can use your hands out in front of you. Otherwise, hands to heart. Press your knees open with your elbows. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Turn your toes in. Take a halfway lift. Find a flat back. High to your low plank. Either jump or step back. Vinyasa of choice. Meet back in downward facing dog. Take a breath when you arrive. Empty it out completely. Rise the left heel, inhale. Bring left knee, left tricep as you exhale. Step to the outside edge of left hand. Warrior one, rise on up. Good, so we're here again, square off your hips. Check that your back foot as well is about 45 degrees-ish. So it's not parallel with the back of your mat. The toes are turning in a little. Lengthen through side body. Take a breath in. Interlace the fingers with the opposite thumb on top, so the one that feels a little awkward. Press your palms together, chest up. Keep lunging into that front hip, breath in. Humble warrior, bow forward. Let the head drop. Keep drawing the right hip forward and that left hip in. Find the depth, inhale. Use your exhale to allow you to soften into it. Back to warrior one, breath in. Whew. Warrior two, breath out. So shimmy your feet into that heel to heel alignment if that's what you prefer. Look down towards the middle finger, breath in. Sink a little lower on the out. Good. Find your star pose, straight legs. Goddess, hands behind head. So we've been here before. Find that imprint. Sink into it. Press into your heels. Imagine you could crease your mat with your heels. So that's how much you want to be drawing your feet towards the midline. And then zip your belly up. That's it. Take your elbows back more, open the chest. Aha. Take a breath in. Sink a little lower on the out. Super slowly, star pose. So press through the feet, straight legs, breath in. And then skate into the right knee this time. Press into the outer edge of the left foot. Good. Chest forward, breathe in. Good. Keep peeling that right knee open so don't let it fall in. Broaden it out. Take one more breath in here. Stay for the out breath. Turn to face back towards front of your mat. Take that right foot out wide. Wide lunge, inhale. Malasana. Left foot steps forward as you exhale. Good. 3 breaths here, settle in. Press your knees into elbows, elbows into knees. So you find that co-contraction. Press your palms together, lift your chest. Again, breath in. And breath out. And find a halfway lift. Breathe in, flat back. Ooh. And take your flow, high to low plank. Downward facing. Single breath in. Single breath out. All right, we're going to change it up a little. Right leg rises, inhale. Right knee, right tricep as you exhale. Step to the outside edge of right hand, warrior one, breath in. This time, left arm interlaces underneath right for eagle arms. Good. If you feel like that's too much for you, just grabbing your shoulder blades. Otherwise, elbows up, shoulder height. Good. Fingertips like they're painting the ceiling. Can you lean back, open the chest? Take a breath in. Humble bow. Breath out. So maybe your fingertips drop in towards the mat. Can you keep pressing right knee towards right shoulder and equally right shoulder towards right knee? Stay for the in-breath. Empty for the out. Warrior one, inhale, rise back up. Warrior two, empty out. Straight to your star pose, inhale. Goddess as you exhale. Good. Star, inhale. Skaters into left knee, empty. Find your wide lunge, back of your mat, breath in. Malasana, breath out. Halfway lift, thigh bones back. Take your flow, high to low. Downward face. And take an inhale. And empty. Rise left leg up, inhale. Left tricep, exhale. Warrior one, rise on up. This time it's the right arm, circle that underneath. Good, press forearms away from your face, finger paint the ceiling, open the chest. Humble bow. Good, so press in that left outer shoulder, into the left inner knee. Let the head drop, breath in and out. Back to warrior one, stay deep in the lunge, feel the burn. Warrior two, open out. Star, inhale, some relief. Goddess, sink. Good, back to star, straight legs, inhale. Skaters into right knee, exhale. Good, take your wide lunge, front edge of your mat. Malasana. Beautiful. Halfway lift, toes turn in, find a flat back. And take your flow, high to low plank. Meeting back in your downward facing dog. One breath in. One breath out. Right leg rises, inhale. This time find scorpion, peel open. So you can stay with this if you're happy here. Otherwise, come forward, shoulder over wrist. So you're in a high plank but with your leg in scorpion. Good, and flip into your wild thing. If you need a modification, drop the left knee down. Come right to the tippy toes of the right foot and stretch your right arm forward. Take a big breath in. Right hand down, knee to nose, breath out. Step to the outside of your right foot and find warrior one again. Good. That's it. Take an inhale. And empty. Good. Again, breathe in. Warrior two, peel on open. Find your star pose. Turn the toes in as you do. Prasarita, forward fold. So any variation with your arms, if you wish to grab the outsides of your feet, that's one option. You can peace grip your big toes, or you can walk your hands through the legs, drop your head down. Waking up the hamstrings, turn the sit bones up. Maybe let the eyes close down. Feel that deep stretch into the back of the legs. Take a breath in. Good, and out. Slowly walk your hands back out in front of you, halfway lift. Good, then skate into the left knee again. That's it. Find your low lunge, back of your mat. Taking that left foot out wide. Now from here, you can drop this back knee anytime that you need. Otherwise, we're gonna backpack this left knee over the shoulder. So you're gonna hug this left knee in towards the shoulder, and you can stay with both hands down. Maybe this is where you're hanging out. If you wanna fly your arms up, go for it. Stretch the chest forward, reach the arms out. And anytime you need to, back knee can drop, hands can come down for support. Good, hold here for 3. Hug knee to shoulder, shoulder to knee, 2. One more breath in. And out. Good. Drop the right knee down. Heel toe your left foot towards the middle of your mat. Lift your back knee again. Take a low lunge. And this time pyramid as you exhale. Inhale, back to your low lunge. So we're just going to floss through that hip. Pyramid. One more before we hold. Breath in. Good. Pyramid to stay. So option to shorten your stance or to flex the left toes. Allow the head to drop down so you feel that deep stretch into the back body. Nice, guys. Take a breath in. And deep breath out. Start to bend your front knee and pop up into your half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So if you need something under that left hand, a book, a block, a cushion, use it. Peel the right hip open. A subtle bend into left knee is okay. Can you charge that right leg up as high as you've ever gotten that leg? Maybe look up. Press your chest forward. Good. Take a big, huge breath in. Take your leg out to the side and forward fold. And step your right foot in front of the left. That's it. Take a halfway lift. And then forward fold. So you should feel this into that outer left hip. Good. Uncross your legs. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Coming into stork pose with left knee to chest. So that leg that we just loaded up, bring that left knee to chest. Good. Flex your toes. Ankle towards your knee. Hands to your heart. Sink your bum down. If you want more and you're playing at home, feel free to use this to get into your flying pigeon. Absolutely fine. If you're happy here, stay as you are and get a deep stretch into that left hip. Good. Take a breath in. Stay for the out. Back to stork pose. Inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. And take a flow or straight to down dog. Yogi's choice. And we'll do all of that on the left side. And take a breath in. Breath out. Left leg rises. Scorpion. So maybe this is where you're staying. Otherwise, bring the weight forward. So shoulders over wrists. Flip into wild thing. Left tippy toes down. Right outer blade of the foot pressing into the mat. And take an inhale. Left hand down, knee to nose as you exhale. Step the foot, warrior one. The last time you'll do it today, promise. Sink into it. That's it. Breath in. Warrior two, open out. Star pose, inhale, turn the toes in. This time interlace the hands behind you, forward fold into your prasarita. If you have a safe arm balance that you want to practice, now would be a good time. Turn the sit bones up. Good. Last breath in. And out. Release your hands, halfway lift. And skate into the right knee. Find that wide lunge, front of your mat. Heel toe the foot wide. Good. So now you know where we're going. We're backpacking that right knee over your shoulder. Maybe this is where you're going to stay. Maybe your knee needs to drop down. Do what you got to do. Hug the knee in, shoulder into knee. And then maybe go ahead and fly your arms out. Keep pressing your chest forward. That's it. Keep that back thigh lifting up. Hold here for 3. Squeeze the right outer hip in for 2. Take one more breath in and then lower it all the way down. Drop the knee for a moment. Heel toe the foot to middle of your mat. Pick up that back knee again, low lunge. Pyramid. 3 times, we're going to floss. Again, low lunge. Pyramid. Last one before we hold, in breath. Pyramid to stay. You might have a subtle bend in that right knee or a big bend, and that's okay. Left hip forward, plug the right hip back. Return to your breath, slow it down. Good. Pop up into fingertips, bend right knee, inhale. Find your Ardha Chandrasana, open up. Left toes flex, try and line up crown of head with hip all the way to your left heel. So press that right outer hip forward more. Lift the left heel higher, yeah. Maybe look up, challenge the balance. Take one more big breath in. Take the leg out to the side and forward fold, empty. Left leg over right. Halfway lift. And fold on down. 3 breaths. Feel that stretch into the right outer seam of the leg. Good. Last breath in. Empty out. And slowly unravel the legs. Halfway. Fold. Right knee for stalk. Rise on up. Toes flexed. Belly in. Ankle to knee. Hands heart, come on down. So you've got your time to come into your flying pigeon if you want to fold all the way down. You can even just fold and place your fingertips down. Or just hang out right here. 2 more breaths. Good. Last one breath in. Stay for the out. Inhale, stalk. In, all the way in. And forward fold all the way out. Halfway lift, find a flat back. And take your final vinyasa for today. Modifying as you need to. Meet back in downward facing dog. Bring your chin to your chest. Ripple forward into your high plank. Come forward, inhale. And lower all the way down as you exhale. Bring your arms by your side. Set up for Shalabhasana. So zip up your belly, zip up the thighs. Lift head, neck, shoulders. Maybe the arms lift up, maybe the feet lift. Point the toes. Option to interlace the fingers. Crown of head forward. Good. Keep squeezing the legs towards each other. Take a big breath in. And slowly fold on down. Look towards the right. Take a moment to rest. Come back to center. You can take another locust pose if you prefer what we just did. Otherwise, we'll take Dhanurasana so that we can get a nice stretch through the front of the hips, which we've used a lot. So grabbing your ankles, flex your toes. So the soles of your feet are pressing up towards the ceiling. Your thigh bones are going to stay into your mat. Start to kick back, press your chest forward. Keep the toes flexed. Squeeze your shoulders together like you're juicing an orange. Maybe look up. Take a big breath in. And gently fold down. Look to the left. Nice. And slowly set your hands up underneath your elbows. Take a baby cobra. And press your hips back into a child's pose. So knees wide, big toes touch. You might want to move a little. If there's anything that we haven't shifted for you, feel free to move and wiggle here. Good. And then slowly roll forward into a tabletop position. And we'll just take 3 rounds of cat-cow. So drop the chest, lift the heart. And tuck the chin in, around the upper spine. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, breath in. Round, empty. Press the shoulder blades up. Come back to your neutral spine, inhale. And tuck your toes downward facing as you exhale. Right heel rises, breath in. Scorpion, peel open. Straighten the leg, 3-legged dog. Right knee, right tricep. Step to the outside of your right hand. We're going to revisit our runner's lunge again. This time you might choose to come all the way down to your forearms. You might choose to rest your head on a block or a pillow. Or you can always just stay up on your hands. If you are coming to the outer blade of your right foot, just check that your ankle and your knee are in line. Nice, guys. Big breath in. And out. Slowly start to walk your hands back up. Heel toe your right foot across towards the left edge of your mat for a half pigeon. If you need deer pose, find that 90-90 with both legs. So either deer or half pigeon. If you're in your half pigeon, look over left shoulder. Make sure your toes are pointing back. Press your hips down into the mat, and when you're ready, fold on down. And take 2 more breaths here. Good, and gently walk your hands back up. Keep your right leg where it is. Sweep your left leg out, set up for Jani Shirasana. Flex your left toes. Arms up. Fold over the left leg. If you prefer a revolved version of this, grab the left big toe, right arm stretches up and over. So take what you prefer. Good, then slowly come up, bring the right arm behind you, come up into a half wild thing, lift the hips, open the chest, and exhale, lower all the way down. Sweep the left foot back, tuck your back toes, find downward facing dog. And rise the left leg. Scorpion, peel open. Straighten the leg, breath in. Left tricep. Step to the outside of left hand, drop the back knee. And come into your lizard, set up. Maybe you're staying right here as you are. Maybe dropping to forearms. So play with coming to the outer blade edge of the foot and feel the difference in the hip to keeping the foot flat. Lengthen the heart forward. Good. Final breath here. And slowly walk your hands back up. Heel toes the left foot to right edge of mat. Half pigeon, deer. Square your hips. Check your right toes are pointing back and that your ankle's not turning in. Drop the right hip crease. And that's it, and come on down. That went super fast. And take one more breath in here. And slowly walk the hands back towards you. And setting up for Janushirasana, so keeping the left leg bent, left sole of foot, right inner thigh, arms reaching up, fold over the right leg, or take the revolved version, whichever you prefer. Beautiful. Left hand circles back, place it behind you, lift your hips up. Big inhale breath. And the hips all the way down as you exhale. Okay, this time bring both legs out in front of you. Arms reach out and spinal roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down to your mat. Bend your knees to set up for a bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. We're only taking one back bend. If you want this to be a wheel, go for it. Otherwise, zip up the belly, draw the belly button down. Press the palms down for now as you lift the hips up. So use your arms as some traction to help you lift the hips all the way up. And then maybe you start to shimmy your shoulders together, interlace the fingers. Imagine your heels could drag back towards your shoulders so you feel the back body fire up. Two more breaths in. Last one, inhale. And use your exhale, lower down vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice. Keep the knees bent. Bring your right leg over the left. So cross the legs like full eagle legs if you can get the bind. Arms out into a capital letter T. Shimmy your hips over to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. Take a spine twist. So less important to get your knees down to the ground. More important that you keep that right shoulder anchored into the mat. Come back to center. Uncross, switch sides. Left leg over. Shimmy hips over to the left. Take knees to right. Okay, come back to center. And take your final happy baby. So we've come full circle. We're here again. Notice the difference of this happy baby to the first one. All the stuff that you've shifted, all the creases you've ironed out, all the knots you've released. And gently release your legs. Find your final Shavasana. Legs out, arms out. Close the eyes. Let everything melt like butter into your mat. And if you have more time, stay in your Shavasana a little longer. If you're ready to move on with your day, hug your knees into your chest. And roll over to one side of your body. And gently come up into a seat. Have a beautiful rest of your day, yogis. Namaste. Thanks so much.